AI and why. We're going to take a look at AI and why obesity is a risk to people and countries. So it's kind of a big topic, but I'm going to do a little. Have you tried ChatGPT yet? Have you had an opportunity to try it? It's real simple to use. I'm just going to do a quick thought. Here we go. I want to make sure I got to hit this button here on producer and the talent, LOL. So we're going to do I had to click a link on Instagram. So we're across different social medias, but we're going to take a look at what AI has to say about why obesity is a risk for people and for countries, right? So before I get going on that, I'm going to do a quick screen share of my offer. I have a couple free offers. One is if you're looking to just take your physique to the next level, is I have premium coaching. And what that is basically is I meet with you on the phone or Zoom, ideally every week or every other week, and I hold you accountable and I develop a program for you, and we just go hand in hand on your journey. If you have any interest in finding out about that particular program, please consider messaging me. You can my information's inside the description of the video. You can message me the word FIT, F-I-T. If you just want to do that, you can call me. Either way, we have to set up an appointment to do an initial conversation where I can do an assessment and do a deep dive into your goals. And we can, well, first we'll see if it's a fit, but if it's a fit, we'll lay out an entire program together for your success. And then with premium coaching every week or every other week, I'll walk with you hand in hand and guide you on that journey. So imagine I'm 55 years old. I've been into fitness since I was 14 years old. So you're going to have my 40 years plus of experience. And it's not just my experience. I've worked with thousands of people on their journey. So I have lots of experience working with lots of different types of people. So your situation, I'm sure I've probably seen it many times, even though you might think that your situation is unique. If you're interested, have any questions on that about my coaching, it's really simple yet very effective. It's just mainly I build a program for you, and then that you can do, and then I walk you through it hand in hand every week, and we just do it together, right? So if you have any questions, please consider, whether you watch it now or on the replay, message me right now while you have it in your head, because what will happen is you may want to do it, but then something will happen and it'll get put off. Now, if you're just looking for some more free information, I have a 7-day free program and a 21-day free program. It's all email based. If you click the link, I'm gonna do a sound check. If you click the link on the 7-day free program, you put in your name and email. Every day for 7 days. Every day for 7 days, you'll get an email from me. It's all pretty much text derived. So 7 days, every day in a row for 7 days, you'll get an email that you can just read and learn from. So it's a text based. It's good content. It's all about burning fat. I've kind of felt like fat loss is my specialty, and my background is in bodybuilding. And bodybuilders really know how to get lean, right? So I can help you get lean. So inside this 7-day email series are a lot of the tips and things that I put together and compressed into a 7-day. And just every day for 7 days, you'll get an email. All you gotta do is sign up for it. To get it, all you have to do is go to your browser, internet browser, and type in fit.fitness, just like it sounds, fit.fitness, right? Now, I also have, if you're interested, and you can do this at the same time, a 21-day fitness email series. What's good about this is every email you get, actually I put 23, so you get 2 bonus days on top of this, and every email is a video-based lesson. So you'll click the link, you'll land on like a YouTube type video, and you just listen for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and I'm sharing with you some lessons that can really, if you'll take them to heart, maybe write them down, you can learn it right there. A lot of the things I'm teaching is just right there. It's just for your taking. So seek and ye shall find. Remember that? So If you are interested in getting leaner, if that's something that's important to you, if that's where you're at in your journey of life, these programs, whether it's the 7-day free program or the 21-day free program, a lot of my best tips are in there. And then if you're interested in accountability, where I can really lay out a specific program for you, and then every week or every other week we meet on the phone or Zoom and I hold you accountable, message me about my coaching. We can see if it's a fit. It may or may not be a fit, and either way is okay. Now, let's jump over to ChatGPT and let's see what they had to say. I thought this was kind of fascinating. Lately, I've been doing some studies on, because I feel led in my heart to reduce the global obesity and our national obesity in the USA to below 20%. That's my mission. That's my goal. Currently, we're about 38.75% globally, and that's, I feel, is just nobody's we're not thinking about it as a globe. And but what it does, and you'll see right here, I have felt like for a long time that it's put pressure on individuals as individual people, and I felt like it put pressure on countries and families, right, and communities. So with that in mind, let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Why is it? That was the question I asked it. I said you can sign up for this yourself. Chat.openai.com. Facebook has its own AI. You can ask questions and see what you get. Sometimes it can be really fun. I feel like it's just a wealth of information. So just kind of use it. We can use it to make our lives better. You can use it. I feel like you can make it to you. I use it in my helping other people. So with that in mind, I'm using it right now to help us lower the obesity rate, right, to under 20%. So why is obesity a risk to people of the world? Okay, ChatGPT. Obesity is a complex health condition that poses significant risk not only to individuals but also to society and global health systems. I knew it. Here are the primary reasons why obesity is considered a substantial risk. First, it looks at individuals. 5 reasons. Number 1, chronic diseases. Obesity significantly increases the risk of numerous chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, and certain types of cancer, such as breast, colon, and endometrial cancer. Number 2, metabolic issues. It is closely linked with metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that occur together and increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. These conditions include increased blood pressure, high blood pressure, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol or triglyceride levels. Number 3, respiratory problems. Excess weight can incur lung function through the restriction of respiratory expansion and reduced respiratory muscle strength, leading to conditions like sleep apnea and obesity, hypoventilation syndrome. Number 4, health risk to individuals. Joint and musculoskeletal discomfort. Obesity puts extra pressure on joints, leading to accelerated wear and tear. This can cause chronic pain and conditions such as osteoarthritis. Number 5, psychological effects. Obesity can also impact mental health, leading to issues like depression, anxiety, and lower self-esteem due to societal stigma and discrimination. So a lot of reasons to change if you're in that situation and you're wanting to get better. So let's take a look as a whole. The economic and societal impact. Healthcare, 3 things that have this look at. Number 1 is healthcare costs. Obesity contributes significantly to healthcare expenditures. This is one thing I really hope and pray for our country in the USA. We just have a lot of issues with our finances. We have a high debt load. There's lots of problems. And I feel like we should be doing our best we can to encourage a healthy lifestyle. That's one thing we can do. If we could take the pressure off of our healthcare system, I feel by getting under 20% obesity rate instead of 38.75, we would financially be able to strengthen our communities and our countries. Treating obesity and its associated health conditions drive up healthcare costs for both governments and individuals, straining public health systems. 2. Productivity loss. Obesity can affect productivity through increased absenteeism. So any of you have people that you have employees, and how does it look for you? Are the obese people usually have a higher rate of absenteeism? Well, we can encourage healthy lifestyle in the workplace so that it'll reduce these types of things. Lower work capacity and premature mortality. These factors can have a substantial impact on the economy. Number 3, resource utilization. There is an increased demand for medical resources from pharmaceuticals to surgical interventions and long-term care needs, which can stretch healthcare resources and infrastructure. So there you go. Living a healthy lifestyle will be better for you and your family and your country. So let's see what it says here about global. Okay, these are the last things. Global public health. Number 1, pandemic of chronic disease. With rising global obesity rates, which this is what we're having right now, and this is why I'm declaring my mission on this right now. This is a corresponding increase in chronic diseases worldwide. This not only affects high-income countries, but also a growing problem in low and middle-income countries, compounding the challenges to their health systems. And number 2, environmental impact. There is also an environmental dimension to obesity. Increased food production to meet higher caloric intake has an impact on the environmental sustainability, including greater use of land, water, and energy, as well as increased carbon footprint from agricultural sector. This is not, don't get mad at me for saying this. This is ChatGPT opinion, right? And we all know how smart that AI can be. Addressing the issue. Tackling obesity requires a multifaceted approach. Public health initiatives. These include promoting physical activity and better dietary choices through policy, urban planning, and education. This is good stuff. Number 2, medical interventions. Providing adequate medical interventions and support for weight loss, including surgery, medications, and nutritional counseling. Societal changes. Reducing stigma and discrimination associated with obesity and fostering an environment that supports healthy lifestyle choices. Oh, I like that. That's good stuff. This gives us a good place to get focusing on. So, and then wrapping it up, understanding the risk associated with obesity and addressing it on both an individual and a societal levels is crucial to improving global health outcomes and reducing economic burdens. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions on that, please let me know. But this has been a great conversation with AI. So what is obesity? Technically, it's BMI higher than 30. What is overweight? And you can look it up online, BMIs. You don't need me to tell you. It's a chart, and it's better just to look it up online. Higher than 25 BMI is typically overweight unless you're muscular. So I've always been muscular and lean, so my BMI has been a little bit higher. Right now I'm actually probably within the range, about 175, 180, 7% body fat. But I feel like BMI can either be, you can either use BMI or body fat percent. And it just kind of depends on the person and what you want to use. Either one's okay, I think, but just kind of depends on where you're coming from. I've always loved using body fat percent, but I can now see a place for BMI because most people should probably be within a certain range of body mass index, right? So there's a chart for that. Now, if your goal is to be within a healthy body mass or within a healthy body fat percent. These are some things to think about. Right here, you have, if you want free tips, you have the internet, you have Google, you have YouTube, you have my 7-day free program, you have the 21. But a lot of things, what I have found is that a lot of people, it doesn't matter that it's free. It doesn't. Why is it that in our age of 2024, why are we having a rising obesity rate when there's more information on the internet than ever before? We've never had this much information before on training and exercise than ever before. Why is it that we're still having a rise in obesity? Can you answer that for me? Well, I think the answer is a lot of times it's accountability. Most people, when they're struggling in a new area, like fitness, or trying to get lean, or trying to get to a healthy body mass or a healthy body fat percent, it's what I feel like is it helps to really have someone accountable, like me as a coach, or anyone that you can relate with. That's what I do. If you're interested, that's what I'm offering here right now. Is I have some new openings in my program for premium coaching. What is premium coaching? That's where you and I, first you got to say you're interested. So once that you've acknowledged that you're interested in coaching with me, we set up an appointment. So you just message me the word FIT, F-I-T, through Messenger or text or through this website right here at fit.fitness. You just connect with me, and then we set up an initial consultation. During the initial consultation, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and I'm going to get to know you and dig deep inside your goals and find out what's important to you, right? And then I'm going to lay out a plan. And then if you think it's a fit and it's a fit, everything works, then and there's no obligation. But then after that, if it works, we'll go ideally every week. Sometimes it's better for people every other week, but every week I feel is best. Every week we meet at the same time, every week, and ideally for a year. And then within that year, your whole mental framework, my 40 years of experience of myself and coaching other people, every week I'm going to be putting it into you. And it's like when you put that thread around your hand. One time, if I put one thread around my hand, one time around my hand, and I could break it easily, right? But if I put 50 times around my hand with a thread, it will be very hard for me to break free. And that's like you've yo-yoed your whole life, probably up and down. But once you get enough times around, every week you and I are meeting and going over your challenges and victories, it just gets stronger and stronger, and you'll never go back. You'll get lean and be healthy and have that healthy and fitness lifestyle, and you'll never go back. If that's something that you're interested in, please message me right now, the word FIT, F-I-T, through Messenger or my number, 520-400-95. Remember, health is wealth. Without our health, what do we have? Not much. It doesn't matter what earthly possessions we have. If we don't have our health, health to me is wealth. I feel that way. Health is wealth, and cash flow is king. Right on my fitness and finance channels and on YouTube. If you're interested, I have a YouTube channel, Fitness and Finance. My jingle was health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about it, and I'll see you on the next lesson, the next session. Bye for now.